My name is Sean McLaughlin, and this is a demonstration of my final year project, which was to develop a patient handling system for a local patient handling company. So there are a series of algorithms in place designed to help the patient handler moving patients. These algorithms are based on the patient's and equipment's attributes, such as if the patient is cooperative, can assist, what weight they are, or if there are certain features on certain equipment available. So the goal of this project was to develop a web application to automate the iteration of this tree. So a patient handler could find the final set of instructions as to how to move a patient without having to iterate through the tree themselves. So I'll now take you to the final product that was created. So it's a web application hosted in Azure, Microsoft Azure. So patients are stored here with their data. You can edit patient attributes. So each patient has a set of attributes and they must have a value for each attribute. Attributes are defined here. So basically, each attribute can have as many attribute values as needed, or else it can be a numeric attribute. So say weight could be a numeric attribute. So it's a similar story with equipment. So basically, equipment can be added and it can have different attribute values. So say this could be if the attribute is available, and there would be two options, yes or no. There could be different features for the piece of equipment, or say the model number or something like that. This brings us on to the next part of the application, which is creating and editing decision trees. Here is a decision tree. Each node here represents different things. The blue nodes represent patient attributes. The green nodes are solution nodes, so these are the instructions given to the patient handler when the tree is eventually iterated through. And the orange nodes are the equipment nodes. To add a node, you just simply select the parent node and then select a value an attribute that you wish to add, and the two branches will be the attribute values for that node. To enter a numeric attribute, you can enter in a number, and each branch will denote a path above and below that number. This brings us to another important part of the application, which is iterating the patient's data through a decision tree. To do this, you can select a decision tree from the drop-down list, or else you can view all of the solutions for the current patient's data. So this is essentially given in a printable format, so that when you print, each handling plan receives its own page and is in a printable format. The final piece of functionality that we have is user accounts and account management. Users can be created. They can have one of two roles, so they can be an administrator or a patient handler. The register and login fields have client-side and server-side validation. This hasn't been implemented in other fields on the site, but it will possibly be done in the future. The roles for patient handler, what that means is that they only have access to certain parts of the site. So when they log in, they have access to the handling plans, etc. But if they try and access other parts of the site, they're redirected to the login page.